My name is Mike Barques. I'd like to thank Michelangelo. Can you take a picture of the sign? My son Michelangelo is my favorite guitar virtuoso. He's a heavy metal virtuoso. This is Kika tips, everybody. Basically, what we're dealing with today is a chromatic scale. Okay, as we continue on, here's a chromatic scale. We started on an E for the guitar because E is the lowest note. Okay, now the learning objective here is we're going to start on C traditionally. We're going to use the same notes. It's a worm scale. C goes to C sharp, then it goes to D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and C. The reason why we're doing this monochromatic scale, we're just doing the sharps right now. Because Angelo gave you the formula, right? He gave you the formula which is root 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Now in the first video that cut off, basically what it is we gave you the sharps and flats. There are 5 sharps and 5 flats. C sharp and D flat, D sharp and E flat. So it's C sharp and D flat, D sharp and E flat. And we have F sharp and G flat, and then we have G sharp and A flat, and then we have A sharp and B flat. These are called inharmonic tones. There's 5 black keys on the piano that have this 5 times. The rest are all naturals. We have a natural half step between the E and F and the B and C. That's a natural phenomenon that happens. These are all half steps. So the scale is done in half steps. So when we have this major scale formula, the root 221, 2221, okay, starting on C, the root is C, or the starting point, the two half steps from C. You're computing the distance from note to note is D, 2 half steps from D is E, and then we have 1 half step. So it's root 221, and then 2 half steps from E is F, okay, and then 2 from F, without E, is F, 2 from F is G, 2 from G is A, 2 from A is B, and 1 from B is C. This is a B over here. C, 2, 2, 1. And there we have, that's how I arrived at the major scale. So the major scale is a product of the mother scale, which is the chromatic scale. If you can recall what I gave you initially in the first one, I told you the circle of fourths and fifths, remember? It's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. And then we did Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What are the Roman numerals called? Is it called scale steps or the musical ladder? Ascending is a musical ladder. Ascending is you're going sharp. Descending is the flat. Okay. Now remember I told you to put a star over what? 4 or 5. Put a circle of 5 and put an asterisk over 7, and then that's how we got the circle of fifths. Okay. And now when we did the circle of fourths, remember we started off traditionally with C. We numbered it once again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But for the circle of fourths, we circled the number 4 and put an asterisk on fourth. That's the template, and then we created the F scale and the B flat scale and so on and so forth. Okay. Also, this lesson is for I don't want the beginners to get frustrated with the intermediate. This is for intermediate as well as beginners and advanced. So the first degree, as far as Quartz Scale is concerned, we use Roman numerals. The first one is capital 1. The minors are considered minuscule minor Roman numerals. And we have the 4, then we have the 5, 7, the 6, and then for the 7 we have a circle 7, which is the minor 7 flat 5. Okay, so it's a minor 7 with a flat 5. Okay, and then back to 8 again. Okay, so back 5, 6, 7, 8. So this equates to C major, D minor. Let me get in character. Smaller case, D minor, and then E minor, and then F major, and then G7 to A minor, which is a B minor. Let's go here. E minor, flat 5, and then back to the C. C major. When you go in 4-part harmony, this becomes a C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G7, A minor 7, B minor 7, flat 5, and then C major 7. This sign is delta. Delta means major 7. So the delta is like this, equals capital M7. The minor is a minuscule m, and which equates to a minus. Like that. Instead of writing it out minor 7, saves time, yeah? Okay, the minor 7 flat 5 is a minor 7 flat 5, or a half diminish. Okay, that's it. Basically, I just wanted to expound on what I shared with you, because I did give you the circle of fortune fifths. Okay, but now the learning objective is to show you that in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. So remember,